Cool. Nice. I'm in. Oh, Twitter Spaces are always so hard to get organized with the speakers and everything. Um, but let us get started. Hello, everyone. We are in week 4. It's been 3 weeks, so we had Bridge Week, we had our off-chain week, took a little break. Now we're back on chain. Um, And we're gonna kick things off. So thank you guys for waiting until Wednesday. I know I probably been like, oh, Tuesday's coming. Where is it? Where is it? But we're here to announce kind of some stuff that we learned last week, as well as dive into what's getting next. So as usual, we have our very good guest speaker, Emma, and
Hey
then
everyone,
yep.
great to be here as always.
Yeah, so just in case people don't remember, we'll just start over with introductions again. Um, I am Emily. I am the developer advocate for Linea. I do all things community, Twitter spaces, and content documentation, etc. So then I'll hand it off to you, Emma. Do you want to tell a little bit about
Yeah,
yourself?
absolutely. So my name is Emanuele, as always, common guest here. I'm a growth manager for Linea, so this means that I take care of the overall growth of Linea. I take care of onboarding valuable partners and try to make your experience on Linea as enjoyable as possible in order to let the network grow. Of course, as most of you know, we're still in a test net, but still, the growth work is undergoing and it's very strong at the moment. Yeah. So this is me.
Okay, cool. So I guess today we'll just be going over what happened last week. So last week was NFT week. So if you guys participated, you did various quests like minting with Ghost NFT, NFTs to me, and then I don't know, Emma, I don't remember things off the top of my head, but you could probably fill in the blanks there for me.
Definitely. I mean, last week was a crazy week for us, and if we want to give some details, I don't know if there is already, and I would ask Ray, our amazing social media manager, if possible, to link a picture from our partner Gino, that is taking care of, getting some intelligence around the results of the weeks that we're having. And I mean, this picture will be tweeted under this Twitter space, so you will be able to look at the statistics as well. So we had a great week, very intense, I would say. We had a participation of over 425,000 wallets in this quest, so it was it was pretty good, to be honest. There were many things that can be said and that I will say now. Just want to thank again our great partners that we had. There were NFTs to me by Linear, Ghost NFT, and Zonic that took care of, trying to make the quest going as smooth as possible. So, as you know, guys, there were several tasks for the past week. We tried to solve as many issues as possible with regards to the point listing, and the point claiming on Galaxy. At the same time, we are really trying to accommodate everything, but sometimes we are just not able to accommodate all the requests. I just want to make clear that we are not even halfway in this quest. So there will be, plenty of opportunities to get more points and to get to bigger prizes in regards to the prizes that will be available at the end of the overall quest. So if we want to go a little bit, in deep on what happened and, even giving some insights on what happened in week 4, sorry, in week 3, that was the NFT week. So first of all, we need to say that there was a good news that was that we saw a decrease in the bot activity. Uh, To be honest, we expect even a bigger decrease when we will roll out a disincentive mechanism. We call it a disincentive mechanism. It is kind of like a proof of humanity system that will be rolled out. And again, we do not want to censor everyone, but we just want to tell you that most of your efforts in DOSing and creating bots to pass this quest could be useless. So just be mindful of that. We know that there were some issues as well. So why did we have these issues? I mean, initially everything has gone really well. As you know, the campaign NFT week started on Tuesday. Actually, around Thursday, so a couple of days later, we started suffering generalized DOS attacks, so denial of service attacks, both on the partner dApps and on the Linea systems, including in Fura. It's still true that this time Infura incurred in less issues compared to the first week. So this was definitely, I mean, the first week was definitely a good learning point for us, where we're still, of course, improving. Where were the issues, though? Most of the issues were on the public endpoints, which created a queue of transactions. I mean, we found ourselves on Sunday morning with like 150K transactions in the mempool, and this led to people spending more in gas fees. So, regardless of this, I mean, we have to say that we are very satisfied because by the gas units consumed, we can say that in the same time frame, we pretty much process like 160% of the overall capacity of Ethereum mainnet. And all of this in a context where we decided to impose artificial limits on the maximum number of transactions that Linea can process. And this was done in order not to impact Gurley network again. Of course, we're talking about an artificial limit that that will only be there for testnet, but will of course be removed for mainnet. So very, very good findings. I mean, we saw that Linea can definitely keep up with the volume of mainnet and actually go over that volume that is over 60% in terms of gas unit. And I mean, also there is important thing like for example the cap is on call data. So EIPs like 4844 will drastically remove these limits. And the cost on Linea that most of you guys saw actually dependent pretty much of the artificial cap and the subsequent race for priority. So this is also why fees were higher during this week. But of course, this stuff will be solved when this artificial limit is removed. Another important thing that I need to say is that yesterday we had a great rollout. We had the rollout in beta for Infura, which will create additional protections, for example, DOS protection. So we expect the RPC to be even more stable, even of course if it will depend, even if it will depend on the number of transactions that will happen on the network. And just to give a bit of the last bits around it, regarding the NFT related activity, this has been a very interesting challenge for all of us, both for the infra team, that is, us, the Linea team, and the partners. We're pushing more and more on creator tools and NFT infrastructure to also try and maximize our market share for these topics in Linea. So pretty full week, Emily. I did a big recap. I hope I didn't get the users bored around it. I did a big recap. I saw that Ray just added inside this space the image from Gino. I want to thank them again, for their help, in getting this data to us. And yes, this was pretty much it. I would say thanks all the users for continuing to bear with us testing on the platform. I can assure you that very interesting weeks are coming up, so you should be wary of them. And prepare as better as possible because we will need a lot of testing from you guys. And yeah, this is it, Emily. I don't know if you had any question around this or any something that came up from my, let's say, from my speech.
No, that was great. I was super engaged. I think right now we're waiting for our second speaker to come on to talk about the big NFT reveal, um,
Definitely,
which is
definitely,
pretty
because
exciting. He's our super crazy design guy, also a DJ, the best music ever. So we're just gonna sit and wait for Elon to fix the situation. Otherwise, I will tell you um, what's coming up.
you see, yeah. By the way, yeah, we're waiting for our great DJ, and I can assure. I mean, I have listened to him in person, so I can definitely say it's true. Yeah, I mean, we're coming more. So we did a recap, on the week that just passed. But now we're running into another one. So you may have noticed that this week will be one day less because the campaign, the Mirror blog just came out. The campaign will start today, 10 p.m. Eastern time. You're gonna have one less day to complete the campaign, but you shouldn't be worried about it. It's gonna be a light week. We're trying to give you some room to breathe before re-engaging in crazy on-chain weeks, on-chain focused campaign weeks. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if Nick was able to join at this point, but otherwise, I can maybe start covering, a bit the activities that we are going to have, etc., etc. Or Emily, me and you can have a discussion on anything else.
I can have a discussion. Okay, so I will jump forward to wrap up, and then if nothing happens with Nick onboarding, I'm just gonna steal his thunder and talk about what we should be talking about. But yeah, so coming out soon later today, we will, what do you call it? I don't remember what I was saying.
We'll start.
We'll
we'll
start.
kick.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
kick off.
So
We'll kick off the
yeah.
next week. I mean, this week of campaign. So yeah, I mean, this is what everybody in this call is waiting for, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, do you want to talk about what the week four kind of items are?
Yeah, so you will see all the details in a bit on the Galaxy page. Regarding the timing, I was already saying it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen in at 10 p.m. Eastern time, so in a few hours from now. So as said, it's gonna be a light week. We are not going to ask you the impossible, to be honest. It's going to be a week most focused on off-chain tasks. So tasks that do not really require, on-chain actions. So I know there were also some complaints and some doubts around the Infura Linea faucet being down. I mean, uh, actually, everything is up. Everything should be working correctly. But even if you are not able to get your hands today on Linea testnet ETH, you should not worry because this week will not require you to have many Linea testnet ETH. So don't worry about that too much. This will be more needed for upcoming weeks. So prepare and continue dripping from our faucet and let us know if you have any feedback. So this week actually is gonna have three main tasks, which are gonna be retweeting our NFT reveal post. We also have a surprise for you. So we are coming up with our ideas of Linea swag, meaning clothing for Linea that will bring to conferences, that will give to loyal users like you guys. And moreover, this Twitter space will be also hosted on YouTube Watch, and we'll invite you to go over and watch the upload. Okay. Other than this, I mean, I need to say that This time there is gonna be a bit of surprise, like you may have seen, in Emily's tweet, in Emily's cryptic tweets. This time you're gonna have a mystery box for each task that you pass. This mystery box will enable you to have to reveal hidden surprise price points up to 15 points per task. So you're not gonna know how many points each task is valued because you will only see after the mystery box is open. But the most important thing, from this week is probably to go over the NFT reveal that we are having and that we mentioned in our mirror blog post. So I would say that the word will go to our crazy design lead and DJ Nick, who just joined us, and I will give the word to him so that he can start, giving out some details about it.
Thank you so much, and happy to be here. All right, well, I have the fortune of being able to share some exciting news around the NFT that we're releasing. Just to introduce myself, my name is Nick Nelson. I'm a creative director at Consensus and have been working alongside the Linea team throughout a lot of this process. So really excited to be speaking with you all today. So real quick, we're releasing the collection called the Linea Voyage. And what we're really excited about with this new network is the promise of scalability that it offers and that's unfolding before us. And that's all made possible by the L2 researchers that have been working on all of the technology behind the scenes that they're working on. There's also all the people that participated in creating randomness through the KZG ceremony, which is really amazing, a really great way for the community to have taken part in the launch of this. So where it comes to the NFTs, there's going to be 5 editions of the Linea Voyage NFTs that are going to celebrate the journey that we've all taken together. And the first edition is called Lineans, and that's our starting point. And that's going to be available to everyone who's joined us on this journey and who's participating in the voyages. The art is going to celebrate the individual tester. It's kind of reminiscent of the single nodes of the Linea community, and each edition is going to build on that foundation. So the more that you participate in the voyages, the further along that you're going to get in this NFT journey. So each successive version of the NFT will contain more of the story. Every NFT is going to be great, but we do have a little bit extra for those who are participating more so throughout the Voyage series. So your eligibility wise, NFTs are going to be distributed based on your participation and your final position on the leaderboard as part of the Voyage process. So we're going to be tallying everything up at the end, and that's how we'll get your proof of contribution for the purposes of generating this NFT. All of the art is really cool. It'll be familiar, but there's a little bit of a twist in some of what you may have already seen coming from Linea. So we're really excited to release those. We'll have more to come on the exact cutoffs of how you can achieve each NFT, and that'll be coming soon. These NFTs, of course, are free. They're going to be airdropped to all of the participating wallets, and it'll be on Linea. And this is exciting. It's going to be part of the first collection on Linea. So it's really a historical moment that we're happy to share with everyone that's been a part of this community. So that's it for the update on the NFT, and we're really excited to launch and share that with you all.
Woohoo! Okay, that's super exciting. I do want to note there's one last thing on did you mention the snapshot vote, Emma?
Yeah, I actually didn't. I mentioned, that we're gonna reveal our swag, but the way you're gonna vote on which one is your favorite is gonna be through Snapchat. So today we're kind of also opening up our Snapchat page to all of you guys. It will be a place where, proposals will be made and, some votings and polls will be made as well. So it's just a way for us also to test this platform. It will be one of the tasks. So you will see it's already live, but to be honest, I would ask you or even tell you to wait until the campaign starts at 10 p.m. to start voting. So you shouldn't incur in any problems with your points claiming. But yeah, that's it.
Yes. Okay, cool. No, makes total sense. So if you want to, the Quest starts 10 p.m. today, EST. And so then that's when you can start doing all the activities, claiming the points. So that's when you should start, like, I guess, engaging. One of the, I guess, tasks is going to be watch a YouTube video of the space. So that's going to come out maybe in like 3 to 4 hours. So keep an eye out for that as well. And the last piece, some closing thoughts. Basically, yeah, join Linea Voyage Week 4, the NFT reveal. Vote for your favorite like swag. Like I said in the snapshot, vote after 10 p.m. And yeah, anything else? Oh, next week, we will be having our May community call. So, that's going to be on demystifying the Linea prover. So for all of you guys who are really excited about Linea, the network, get really excited about the tech, we'll be bringing on one of our researchers to talk about lattice-based proofs, as well as some of our partners, Gelato, HAL, and Third Web. And then also some really interesting engineering updates about what we've done in May and what you developers should expect for in the upcoming months. But that's all I have, unless Nick or Emma, you want to add anything else. Otherwise, I'm happy to hop off and give everyone some time back.
Absolutely. No, nothing on my side. So I guess we can just start, telling goodbye to everyone. And I mean, seeing you very, very soon.
Okay, cool then. Have a great Wednesday, I
Oh,
guess.
I probably the only thing, Emily, is I don't know. I mean, I see a lot of tweets. I don't know if you were able to spot any questions. If not, we can just
Oh,
call it a day.
okay. Mm,
I couldn't
mm,
spot any specific question besides some issues with the validation in Galaxy. But we're working on it. We don't know what we're gonna be able to do, to be honest. And again, guys, we're sorry if some of the tasks are not verified. No worries. There will be many points up for collection in the
right.
next weeks.
This is true. We have what, 9 weeks total? So we'll
9
be
weeks
good.
total. Yeah.
We're at
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
what, 18 million transactions right now, and our goal is 30, so we're good. We're
Yep.
A plus situation right now. So
A plus
uh
plus. And I mean, all thanks to our users. So gotta thank each one of you.
yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Have a good Wednesday. I don't think I see any meaningful questions other than, what you can always go to get help in our Discord channel on Consensus. Um, that Yeah, so it's like consensus, discord.com/consensus. I'm not sure. You can find the link again on linea.build. Um, Join there and we'll be good. But yeah, okay, cool.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.